What's up, everybody? How we doing? Phil Mancini says, loving it. What do you want to talk about, Phil? Made some money today. Let's get some good cards. Good. Attaboy. You know what they always say, and I'm not a gambling person, but I've heard this before, and I think it still holds true. They say that when the betting odds, when there's bets placed on one team than the other, that's when you should look out. And I heard on the radio they were broadcasting live from our Hollywood casino from the sports book. The one manager there said that like 70% of their money line bets were on the Chiefs. One more defensive TD would have paid 6,000. Eagles at plus 102 was easy money. And all the gambling's too in most cases. But again, like I said, I've heard and I've always kind of thought that if it seems like the overwhelming majority is for something, that's when you should be betting the other way. So, man, I'll tell you what, though, just real quick before we get started, you can't take a thing away from the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll tell you what, if there was ever a butt-kicking, that was it tonight. I mean, they absolutely, as The Rock would say, they absolutely laid the smackdown on the Chiefs. So, I mean, it wasn't even, almost from jump, it wasn't a game. So, man, what a clinic by Philadelphia. That's for sure. Just an absolute clinic. Will says, I liked the halftime show. I did not see the halftime show because I was doing the filler. I didn't bother to watch the halftime show, though. That artist is. I like all genres, and let me start by saying that about the halftime show. I like all types of music. I'm not familiar with him, don't know his music. I didn't watch because I don't like his type of music or anything like that. Me, and you can ask my wife this, she can verify that my playlist will consist of anything from AC/DC and Metallica to Linkin Park to Kanye West, Eminem, Vanilla Ice, all the way to Carrie Underwood. I mean, you name it. I like all genres. So when I say I didn't watch the halftime show, I really have nothing to say about it because I didn't watch it and I don't know who it is. And that's really all I got to offer on it. So, all right, let's get rolling. So here is our owner list for tonight. I will tell you guys, if it seems like I'm trying to kind of balance, it's because we're streaming live on YouTube at the same time as we are in our Facebook group. I'm doing this on YouTube as well in efforts to help, because I know there's been some people struggling to watch replays of the breaks. So in an interim, this seems like an easy fix. We'll kind of multi-stream on YouTube at the same time. So if it seems like I'm kind of trying to navigate two cameras, it's because I am. So there's our owners list for tonight. And then our duck race lineup, 1 through 20. We got Tim on top and bottom, and then everybody else in the middle. We're looking for top 3. First place gets the Falcons. Second place, Cardinals. Third place will be the Seahawks. The Sea Chickens. So let me get that ready to roll. We need 20. There we go. Set that up. Shuffle it once. And good luck. Here we go. Did I shuffle it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I was like second guessing myself. Yeah, I know. Nobody wanted the Falcons. Michael Penix. And don't forget, we got the 2 Gold Rush items that are completely not based on rookie anything. So coming down to the line, Duck 5, and I think 6 was second. We'll go back to the tape. Yeah, 5, 6, and 8. So Duck 5, John Purcell is first. Second place, Duck 6, Tim Mays. Third place, Duck 8, Andrew Abbott. John Purcell, Tim Mays, Andrew Abbott. So let me just go ahead and fill those in on my list. That way I don't mess anything up. So John Purcell gets the Atlanta Falcons. Tim Mays gets the Arizona Cardinals. And Andrew Abbott will get the Seattle Seahawks. All right. Pretty simple. Grab some gloves and then we're ready to roll here. All right, we're going to start with the box. Then we'll do the 8x10 and then the jersey. So this is 2024 Certified Hobby. Looking for 2 autos and 2 relics. I do believe it said that it should be 1 RPA, 1 rookie patch auto. And then 1 other auto, which I would speculate will probably be a rookie as well, just if I had to guess, because that's usually the way it goes. But nonetheless, here we go. Good luck to everybody. We'll start out with James Cook, Mike Evans, DeAndre Hopkins. He had a good game. For Washington, Jerzan Newton, orange rookie. And then Patrick Surtain. Get one of those kid reporter cards that you typically get in NFL boxes. TJ Hawkinson, George Kittle, Alex Singleton, Justin Herbert, and Marvin Harrison Jr. on the rookie for the Cardinals. It's going to go to Tim Mays. Got something thicker in this one. Christian McCaffrey, Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, Isaac Guerrero with the rookie patch auto, freshman fabric, 129 of 349. Going to the Niners. San Francisco 49ers and Carl, RPA. I'm guessing he's maybe like a fullback. I'm not sure. Definitely not somebody I'm familiar with. Before the name. Yeah, I'm like, well, first of all, I had to read it, and then I'm like, don't really know what that says. Alex Singleton for the Broncos. McCaffrey's replacement. Well, if he's decent, then that might be a solid hold. T-Law, C.J. Stroud, Micah Parsons, Randy Cross, also for the Niners. San Francisco digging in the archives with Randy Cross. A double auto for the Niners and Carl. All right, Carl. Out of 199. Yeah, digging in the archives. Sheesh. All right. And then how about a certified stars Brock Purdy? Definitely a San Fran box. David Njoku. Stephon Diggs. Geno Stone. We got Latu. I'm going to call that a bronze for the Colts. Paul Wolf. I like how these cards look. I'd like to see another NASCAR certified set. That'd be cool. Filler. And Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Franchise Foundations. Yeah, Purdy behind him, right? A.J. Brown had himself a night. Josh Jacobs. Chris Olave. And then we're going to go DJ Moore for the Bears. Dan Owens. And then Shake and Bake, Baker Mayfield for the Bucks. Out of 149. Storm Ghost with Baker Mayfield. Myles Garrett. Derek Carr. JT, Jonathan Taylor. Roman Wilson, rookie patch for the Steelers out of 349. Going to Troy. My wife won't be too upset about that because he's from the team up north. He's going to have to go a long way to get some fandom in our house. Wes Welker, Immortals for the Pats. Bryce Young, Max Crosby, David Montgomery, Jaheim Bell. Jaheim Bell for the Patriots to 75 blue. Going to Scott Dixon. Yeah, Wes Welker wasn't on your bingo card either. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Two packs left. Saquon Barkley. Geno Smith. Aiden O'Connell. And Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. 39 of 249. Piece of the game. Going to Scott Dixon. There you go, Dixon. And Devontae Adams, Gold Team. Last pack. Josh Allen, not of the Bills, but of the Jaguars. Charvarius Ward. Montez Sweat. Tyron Hopper for the Packers out of 400. Going to Brandon Barton. And Khalil Mack for the Chargers. The Bolts. So that'll do it for our box. Not a stellar box, but, you know, is what it is. All right, let's do our 8x10 first. I don't think I've ever opened one of these. We've opened one Gold Rush jersey before. I don't think we've ever done an 8x10 before. But I thought these would be fun to do something a little different and adds a little something to the break. So let's see who it is. It's for Houston. Run and shoot. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know all these guys. Warren Moon. Some of this is before my time. Does it tell us who everybody is? Some of you guys that are older is going to know. Warren Moon, Lorenzo White, Curtis Duncan, Ernest Givens, Haywood Jeffries. Beckett authenticated. That's pretty sweet. Going to Houston. Bob Bryce. That's awesome. Shoo. That's pretty sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 autos. Yeah, that's sweet, man. That's nice. Congrats, Bob. I certainly wasn't expecting a 5 auto. Yeah, and I can see a couple of them signed Hall of Fame. So this goes to Houston. I see a couple people commenting about Tennessee. This goes to Houston, and I'll tell you why. It's very obvious. It says it right there. So I understand that we can get into all kinds of technicalities, and I don't want to play that game. It says Houston, plain as day. In my mind, it goes to Houston. So they played in Houston at that time. It says Houston on the thing. That's how I look at it. And I guess we should have said before we started, but if we happen to see like a college jersey of a player that never played in the NFL, then we'll have to random it. But if it's a college uni, then it'll go to wherever they most recently played in the NFL. But I mean, it says Houston right on it. That it doesn't say Tennessee in my eye, so. And I'm sure that'll ruffle some feathers. All right. I got to move this auto in this card stand. Then I can get this down where you guys can see it. There. All right, for our jersey, here we go. Last time we did this, we pulled a Hines Ward. I believe that's Jameson Williams, is it not? That's what I'm seeing. That's Jameson Williams. Am I correct? From Alabama, but Jameson Williams, and he plays for Detroit. I'm pretty sure that I have that correct. Todd says no. College. Yeah, I know it's a college jersey. I'm saying it's Jameson Williams, though. Yeah, I know it's a Bama. I don't think you caught the part where I explained that if they play for a pro team or their most recent pro team, that's where it goes to. Yeah, Jameson Williams. So that'll go to Detroit. Bama jersey. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, so it'll go to Detroit. Let's not. We don't got to overcomplicate things. That's how it goes. If they played for an NFL team or on an NFL belongs. The only reason we would have to random something is if they never played in the NFL, which would have been very, very rare situation. But but yeah, so yeah, and the reason, so just come back to the whole Houston, Tennessee debate real quick. The reason why I don't get into that whole, well, they moved to Tennessee and that's the franchise. But you know what? The Cleveland Browns moved to Baltimore, and then the Browns came back. So if you kind of look at it from that lens, any of the Ravens should go to the Browns too, right? Like that's why I don't get into that whole. That's why I don't play into that whole scenario. So, anyways, not to beat a dead horse, but cool Jameson Williams jersey. I like college stuff, so that's cool. It's going to go to Detroit and Joe Darmafall. I know Joe is a Team Up North fan. I don't know if he'll be thrilled with having a Bama jersey or not, but I definitely know he's a big Detroit fan. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm getting at is that's why I don't play those games. It's for the most part, it just goes to the city. So, at any rate, that's all I got for tonight. I appreciate everybody that jumped in and participated. I think it's certainly very unique, very different, and we don't do these very often, and if it's going to become a problem, one team goes to another place, then I guess we'll just stick to, or we won't mess with these if it's going to be an issue. But in my eyes, it's real simple. It says Houston right on the picture. Houston is Houston. It hasn't changed. Last time I checked, Houston didn't move. So to me, geography is more important than the history of the franchise and all that other stuff. So I'm not trying to like ruffle feathers or make anybody upset, but I'm also not trying to overcomplicate things. So, like I said, if we want to play that kind of game, then in technicality, the Ravens should go to Cleveland and St. Louis and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. Again, congrats to the Eagles. I will get a break schedule for this week posted here in just a little bit. I'm going to finalize it and post it here in just a few minutes. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I guess from now on, if we do football, I'll have to make a sheet of team will go. That way everybody knows up front. That way I don't have because I disagree. Houston is Houston. I'm not gonna. I just disagree. I don't understand the. Like I said, in that same argument, then the Ravens should go to Cleveland, right? Because that's the Browns franchise over there. So, anyway, like I said, we're not going to beat a dead horse. But But I'll get a schedule posted. And again, if you missed the break or want to rewatch it, I have streamed it live on YouTube as well, so that you can go back and rewatch on YouTube. And I'll try to do that forward in the meantime, as long as we're continuing to have issues with streaming with Facebook. I'll try to be able to do live through YouTube as well. That way, there's another option for people to be able to watch and go back and rewatch. So it's not, again, not always a perfect system, but it's the system we got. So appreciate everybody jumping in. Like I said, check out the break schedule for this week. I'll get that posted here very, very shortly. Obviously, it'll be highlighted by the Daytona 500 mixer on Sunday. But that's all I got. Everybody have a great week, and we will see you all next time.